Evolving Motivation and Value Systems, a conversation on purpose-driven learning and school reform. Hello, I would like to begin a conversation about the role of motivation in education. It should be obvious that students learn best when they are genuinely engaged and see real value in what they are studying. But doesn't it follow that if we continue relying on grades, test scores, and external pressure as primary motivators, we risk creating students who focus on short-term performance rather than deep, meaningful learning? I have observed that too many school systems prioritize compliance over curiosity, conditioning students to chase external rewards rather than to explore knowledge for its own sake. Can you imagine how different education would feel if students were encouraged to set personal goals, explore their interests, and engage in projects that truly matter to them? Wouldn't it be more powerful if schools helped students discover their own drive to learn, rather than forcing them to meet arbitrary benchmarks? Doesn't it follow that different people are motivated by different value systems? Some students are driven by a sense of mastery, others by purpose, creativity, or social impact. It should be obvious that education must recognize and leverage these different motivational drivers to create truly engaging learning experiences. What if educators were trained to identify and cultivate intrinsic motivation in students, tapping into what excites and inspires them? Wouldn't it be more effective if learning environments valued self-discovery and passion over rote memorization and standardized outcomes? It is time now to shift the focus from external rewards to intrinsic motivation. Can you imagine how much more engaged students would be if their education was built around meaningful inquiry, personal exploration, and creative problem solving? What if schools encourage students to take ownership of their learning, empowering them to ask bigger questions, tackle real-world challenges, and develop lifelong curiosity? Wouldn't it be transformative if education fostered a mindset of continuous personal growth rather than just temporary academic achievement? I have observed that when students learn in pursuit of meaning rather than just for grades, they develop a deeper connection to their education. Doesn't it follow that if we want to prepare individuals for lifelong success, we must create systems that prioritize engagement, autonomy, and real-world relevance? It should be obvious that students who feel ownership over their education become more confident, resilient, and capable of independent thinking. What if schools focused on helping students connect learning to their personal ambitions, interests, and life experiences? Wouldn't it be more effective if education was a journey of self-discovery rather than just a series of tests and assignments? The future of school reform depends on rethinking motivation as a tool for lasting personal development. Can you imagine how much more fulfilling and impactful learning would be if students were driven by curiosity and purpose rather than pressure and obligation? What if education systems were designed to nurture passion, creativity, and self-directed learning, ensuring that students graduate with the ability to think, adapt, and explore knowledge long after they leave the classroom? Doesn't it follow that if we truly want education to inspire, we must create schools that cultivate lifelong learners, not just test takers?